These are 10 Nintendo Switch 2 games worth buying on the Nintendo Switch 2 eShop. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. At number 10, starting with Fantasy Life I. Now this game is available both on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. This cozy RPG lets you pick jobs like wizard or chef and explore vibrant worlds. It's number 3 on the eShop with faster load times and sharper graphics on Nintendo Switch 2. If you love games like Animal Crossing with a bit of Zelda flair, this one is a gem and highly recommended. At number 9, we have Survival Kids 2. This fast-paced co-op game has you and up to 4 players stranded on an island, crafting and exploring to get home. It's a Switch 2 exclusive and is perfect for friends or family. The colorful world and teamwork make it a blast, so it's highly recommended. At number 8 is Welcome Tour. I know, but bear with me. I can defend this game. So Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, first of all, it's only $10. I know it should be free, but it's $10. It's a playable guide through the Nintendo Switch 2's feature like the magnetic Joy-Cons, the mouse controls. It's number 7 on the eShop, meaning people are buying it. Some call it a pricey demo, but the mini games are fun and it's a cool way to see what your console can do. And I highly recommend it. Welcome Tour is actually fun. I just can't deny it. It's fun. At number 7, we got Fast Fusion. If you've ever wondered what would have been a world where Nintendo would have given a little more life to F-Zero and released an updated Fast Fusion today, then Fast Fusion is basically a F-Zero. Fast Fusion is a futuristic racer that feels like a mix of F-Zero and Wipeout. With slick visuals and tight controls, it's a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive and a fan favorite for its value and speed. It's only like $14 on the eShop. If you're into high octane racing, this one is a must. Fast Fusion looks incredible on Nintendo Switch 2 and I also highly recommend it. At number 6, we have Fortnite. Yes, and I'm not just saying it because they added Superman to Fortnite, which is incredible. I gotta say, Superman in Fortnite. The Battle Royale giant is free to play and runs great on Nintendo Switch 2 with improved graphics and Joy-Con 2 mouse support. Whether you're into Battle Royale, Zero Build, or Lego Fortnite, it's a no-brainer for multiplayer fans. And hey, Superman is in it. Did I say Superman is in it? Because hey, Superman, he's in it. At number 5, we have No Man's Sky Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. With better visuals and smoother performance, it's number 8 on the eShop, and it's on sale right now. So if you love the exploration endless planets, this is worth grabbing. And I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I truly love it. I love outer space. I'm a sci-fi geek, and so No Man's Sky is amazing on Switch 2. At number 4, we have Hogwarts Legacy. This game is already available on Nintendo Switch, but if you own it on Nintendo Switch, you can upgrade for only $10 to the Nintendo Switch 2 versions, which, by the way, night and day, guys. Night and day. I owned it on Nintendo Switch. I waited until Nintendo Switch 2 came out in order to update because now I'm having such a blast. I mean, I'm still halfway through the game, but man, every spell, every single... I don't know the spells, but every single time I put a spell on there, it just looks fantastic. It performs well. It's just an overall different experience on Nintendo Switch 2 than on Nintendo Switch. Not to downplay the Nintendo Switch version because that one is also great, but on Nintendo Switch 2, you got the visuals, you got the updates, you got the faster load times, and of course, it just looks incredible. Hogwarts Legacy is a must at number 4, and I recommend it. At number 3, we got Arcade Archives. And yes, I'm cheating because Arcade Archives are a group of games, right? This is not just one game. It's a group of games that are sold on the eShop for $7. Now, they have Super Mario Bros. Versus, which is the version of the Super Mario Bros. Game that was first released on the arcade and not the console. So if you want to play that version of Super Mario Bros., which is different, by the way, then you should pick it up, Super Mario Bros. Versus. They also got Pac-Man, which, by the way, it's Pac-Man. You can't really argue with Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. They also have Arcade Donkey Kong. I mean, it's called Arcade Archive, so all of the games are from the arcade era, right? When those big giant, boxes with TVs and the little Joy-Con controllers and stuff like that. So they're arcade themed. But the best one to play here, which is just incredibly awesome, Arcade Archive Ridge Racer, which is one of the best racing games you could ever play in the retro realm. So Arcade Archives just falls perfectly into slot number 3 of this top 10 recommended list on Switch 2. At number 2 is Mario Kart World. I know Mario Kart World is $80, but if you happen to grab it with the bundle, which is the bundle, then you probably save about $30 on it. And I'm sure that this game will go on sale a lot. Nintendo, I don't think is going to keep it at $80. I think they're going to have a lot of sales with this, a lot of bundles, a lot of sales. So just stay tuned for a sale. If you have not picked up this game yet, I highly recommend it. It's super fun. It's just completely different from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just incredibly amazing too, but this Mario Kart World is truly a world to discover with a lot of things to do, and of course to play and with your friends and stuff. Mario Kart World, it's a kart game. It's good. It's awesome. Before I reveal number 1, let me go ahead and tell you some honorary mentions that you can also get on Nintendo Switch 2, and they shine bright. All right, so honorary mention is Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. All right, so these classic RPGs are remastered in HD with epic storylines and a huge cast of characters. They're a fan favorite on the eShop, and the Switch 2's visuals make them shine like crazy. If you love JRPGs, these are a must play. Honorary mention number 2 is, of course, Civilization 7. I played this game over at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, and if you love the mouse feature on the Nintendo Switch 2, this is the best game you can get to take advantage of those Nintendo Switch 2 mouse features. This strategy epic lets you build an empire from scratch with mouse support for easier control on Nintendo Switch 2. It's a deep, addictive game that's perfect for the long play sessions. If you love strategy, this is one to get. All right, my friend, it's time for number 1. At number 1 is Ruffy and the Riverside. If you're looking for something completely brand new to fall in love with when it comes to platforming games, Ruffy is the game to get right now. Ruffy and the Riverside is a 3D platformer which is out June 26th yesterday, and it goes for $19.99 regular price, on sale for $17.99 as of the recording of this video. It's a charming adventure with a unique swap mechanic. Copy textures like ice, lava, waterfalls, vines to solve puzzles. It's hand-drawn art and retro vibe inspired by Mario and Banjo-Kazooie. Shines on Nintendo Switch 2 with smooth performance. Critics call it one of 2025's best platformers, and I am hooked with this creative puzzle and colorful world. Ruffy and the Riverside was featured at our show Indie Mania last year and this year, and I cannot recommend it enough. This is an amazing game, and that's why it takes my number 1 spot of my top 10 recommended games on Nintendo Switch 2. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys like these top 10 recommendations. Links are down below for all of them. And of course, hey, pick up Ruffy and the Riverside as well. This is crazy. It's just amazing. All right, see you in the next one. Before I let you go, never give up and journey on. Peace.